most yogis have a practice of looking at their thoughts. Like, how would my guru say this? Thoughts are like waves on top of the ocean, but when you become one with the ocean, you go underwater into the ocean inside yourself, or the ocean of being. So once you're underwater, you're unaffected by the waves on the top because you can't even feel it. You have no clue. So once you start to detach from your thoughts and let these thoughts go, then I didn't know how much emotional pain I was carrying until Kriya Yoga helped me face it and release it. It is gentle, but it goes deep. If you're dealing with emotional wounds, anxiety, or old trauma, this practice could help you come back to your center. Book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com or join my free school at freekriyayoga.com. They really can affect you. So if you look at like thoughts like clouds passing in the sky, but you are the mountain that's unshakable and unmovable and anchored into the ground. So no matter what thoughts go by your mountain stays as still and the same. No matter how bright the sun is, your mountain is unshakable by the sun. No matter how much it snows, your mountain is unshakable by the snow. So like, or how windy it is in the Himalayan mountains, your mountain is unshakable by the wind. So if you could kind of visualize your thoughts like that, just passing things in the sky that unaffected by you, and you begin to realize most of your thoughts are unimportant anyway. Like,
Yeah.
who cares what Kim Kardashian wears to the Grammys? Doesn't serve you in the present moment. So if you start to have the mindset of focusing on what serves you in the present moment and letting go that does things that you can't control in the present moment, then you will start uplifting yourself, and you realize that you are in control. You are the king of your castle, and you control of what you focus your energy on. And that all these people out here, they're constantly trying to steal your attention. Look over here, look over here, look over there. Like what did P Diddy do in court today? Like like who's gonna win the NBA championship? Blah, 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 like or what is Donald Trump eating for dinner? Like so once you start letting go of that, one of the best practices in yoga is called Sudi. And you learn this first day of initiation, where you just witness your thoughts and detach, let it go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach. And this kind of gives you the mindset to become the detached witness. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Once you have no thoughts, then you are clear to go into meditation or pranayama or whatever practice you're doing. These the thoughts that no longer serve you in the present moment, you no longer have them. And you begin to focus on your practice and have a more dynamic practice by letting go of these thoughts so they
That's
can't
very
follow you
powerful.
into your practice.
Speaking
I know a
of
lot.
the diddler, I would like to go into some current events.
Okay.
I think David Wilcock calls him the diddler, which I think that's pretty funny. P. Diddy, the diddler, you
The
know.
diddler. Yeah.
But you have to make fun of it. But uh, oh yeah. So what I saw was on X, the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, put a picture of Obama, and it said, "All roads lead to Obama." And then down at the bottom, it said, "Yes or no, should we have military tribunals?" So, like, to me, that is big. He's calling basically Obama a traitor, right there in public. But yet, this is not on mainstream media. Unless you were on X and you follow the president, you would not see that. It's not going to be on mainstream media for some reason because that's pretty outlandish. But yeah, I think things are coming to a head, and There was one other thing I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, Pam Bondi. I think she's like attorney general or some prosecutor or something, said that hinted that Epstein might still be alive, which, I've known that already, but it's just interesting stuff that is slowly like making its way into the public eye, because I think they have to like slowly, like, just, they can't just like drop all these bombshells like all at once. People will go crazy. They'll be committing suicide. They'll like lose faith in the government. There could be anarchy. So they have to be very careful about how they take these people out, how they do things. They have to like just trickle it out little by little. Oh, the Diddy trial. Okay, I'm aware of that. Oh, Epstein. Okay, heard of that. Little by little. So they don't just like shock us all at once. But anyway, that's kind of what I saw, what I heard lately on the back channels.
I mean, who are they to say what we should see and what we shouldn't see?
Yes.
That just shows you how they look at us. Like, oh, these stupid sheep, these stupid slaves. They're so stupid. If we tell them about aliens, they're gonna jump out the window. These stupid food eaters, right?
I think I can handle it.
Let me use my own discernment. Who are you? Government daddy, right? Like, let me tell you what you think. You nice little slave. No thanks. And they want you to be like, ooh, Mr. Candy gave me an apple today. Thank you, slave master. You're so great. Like, what? Like, give it to me. I don't trickle it out. All right. If
like the truth will set you free.
If Epstein is a child molester, that wouldn't surprise me. Most of you probably are bad people.
Yeah.
Who wants to be who wants to hurt child? Bad people. So like, why do I need you to child-proof my information? Like, it's not going to surprise me. Like, you're too stupid to understand aliens. So we're not going to tell you what. Let me make my own decision, right? You're going to jump out the window if we tell you there's a abominable snowman. No, I'm not. I've seen him alive in person. So what, like, I don't know, like, why do they need to child-proof our information? These aren't good people. These are liars anyway. So like, liars tell lies. Like, they're like, I look at it like, what's that cartoon? The Peanuts, right? Every time Charlie Brown goes to kick the football, Lucy pulls the football and he falls and hits his head, like, what? Epstein's coming. It's coming. Okay, I'm ready for it. Football pull. What? Where's it at? Oh, well, what about P. Diddy? Did you see what happened to P. Diddy today? Where's my football? You told me Epstein. Oh, what happened? I don't do nothing. What I do? I don't know. Oh, Epstein, who's that? You're like, get out of here, Like, they're always, the Wizard of Oz is always playing games. But when you can see the Wizard of Oz for who he truly is, you pull the curtain and like, got me again. Got me again. Oh, here it comes. What they call it? The closure's coming. The next week, they said they're going to go. There goes the football again. Where is it? Show me a picture of the aliens. I want to see what you got. I don't know. What aliens? Are there aliens? I never heard of them. Where are they at? They're pretty subtle. Where they go? I don't know. Right? Like, liars telling lies. What's new? The slave master, like, oh, you're too stupid to realize we can't tell you about Epstein. You might jump out the window. What? Who are you? You work, the American government works for us. We're their boss, right? They don't want us to realize this. Tell me, I want to know about aliens tomorrow. That's why I pay your bills. I'm a taxpayer. Tell me about the aliens. Well, we can't tell you. You're going to jump out the window, right?
How do you know?
Get out of here, liar, right? Let me decide if I want to jump out the window. It's on my own discernment, you know? How do you control what I do with my physical body at all? You know, so I don't know, you know? It's
Practice Being wants to weigh in on this too. He says that
okay, great.
all progress depends on an increase of attention, which is the measure of one's inner force. I am grateful this channel provides a harmonious outlet to which I can share attention. I am too. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Your input is always welcome, Practice Being. I agree. They are farming your engagement. They are farming your attention 24 hours a day. It's a constant bombardment on your consciousness, social media, mainstream media, everything. Everybody's pulling you in all directions for your attention. That social slot machines. How many likes did I get on my YouTube video today? What, you know, like I don't know what when's the Epstein list gonna come out? What's P. Diddy doing with 10,000 million bottles of baby oil? You know, like I don't know who. I mean, it's like from the time you wake up, it's like constant bombardment on your consciousness. Like I gotta see who won the NBA finals today. What's my football team doing? Oh my God, P. Diddy, he did what? Oh my God, P. Diddy. I'm so embarrassed of you, right? I had such a high standard of P. Diddy that I can't believe he let me down, right?
Yeah.
I had such a high standard of Epstein. Wow. Epstein, you did what to children? Oh my God, I can't believe it. The world's elite are hurting children? Impossible. You know? What's the world come to?
I'm flabbergasted.
Right? Like it time for people to wake up. Evil people do evil things, right? Liars tell lies, right? When you see a liar, you point him out, liar, right? You know, when you see somebody who hurts children, evil, 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 murder, evil, evil. You know, like it's real easy to have discernment. War, murder, hurting children. If you're not evil, you wouldn't do evil things. It's almost like trash to you. If you showed up at my house with $5 million in a Brinks truck and you said you have to hurt this child, I said, take your truck out of here and never come back. Your money's no good over here, right? So if you see people doing evil things for money, you know what they are. They're on the black team, you know? I'm on the white team. I can't resonate with people on the black team, right? Your money's no good over here. I'd rather sleep under a bridge for the rest of my life than hurt a child because I'm on the white team. If you hurt a child for money, you're on the black team. If you promote war, death, destruction, chaos, you're on the black team, right? If you promote harmony, love, peace, happiness, you're on the white team. So it becomes very clear when you see somebody on TV and they say this person did this to a child, black team. You see somebody on TV said this person helped this person who was drowning, or they gave money to help people, white team, you know? Peace and harmony, white team. Death, destruction, hurting children, black team. It's just that simple, you know? You know, if somebody on the white team isn't gonna hurt somebody for any amount of money, if you take money to hurt somebody and do something you shouldn't, then you're on the wrong team. You know, that's kind of the way I look at it. It's real easy. Who would want murder, death, destruction, war? Black team. who would want peace, love, and harmony? White team, you know? So I see people on TV. I see, I don't try to make sense of it. Why would he do that? Black team, you know? Why would they do that? White team, you know? That's kind of how I look at it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty cut and dry in my book, but I guess I'm a different type of yogi, right?
Well, I want to keep my soul as light as possible, not heavy as possible. But I'm thinking my soul is the only thing I take with me. I'm looking at the long game, but people are thinking they're immediate, what they want immediately. I don't know. They want to take a shortcut. But I think
Yeah,
what we
these are new souls who haven't learned. They just want it. It becomes an ego play. Me, my, I. They don't have any compassion. They're new souls. They haven't been around long enough. They haven't upgraded. They haven't learned. They'll do anything. They'll step on anybody to get what they want. These are new souls, rookie mistakes, right? When you become an older soul, that's trash to you. Like, that's a new soul mistake. That's a rookie mistake, right? Like doing stuff to hurt your soul for money. And I agree with you. You want your soul to be as immaculate as possible when you transcend, right? And you don't want to have any baggage or anything you regret, you know? So if, like I said earlier, they open the book for you. Vedguru Dev, you ate a cheeseburger at 10 years old. Yep, I did it. Turn the page. You know, you helped too many people with your Kriya Yoga school. Yep, I did it. Turn the page. You were as loving as possible. Yep, I did it. They're going to just be like, all right, we don't even need to talk about it no more. Come on in, you know? So, or you could have a war and peace book about this big. Remember that time you hurt that child? Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Damn. All right. I guess I'm not coming in. This is going to be a long one, right? You know, so why do that to yourself? Money is, to a yogi, money is this kind of almost fairy dust. Like it's like fun coupons. Like if you're not attached to it, you don't even care. And you can't be controlled if you're not super attached to money. So like I said, you could show up with like, I don't know, 1,000 gold bars at my house. And they'd be like, oh, you got to hurt this child. I'll be like, nope, get out of here. You know, not your money's no good over here. Well, you're going to have to sleep under a bridge tomorrow. I'm going to sleep under the bridge and I'm going to go to my happy place and I'm going to be as happy as possible. But my soul is going to remain immaculate, you know? So
Yeah.
that's what I would say. But yeah, so are you mentally exhausted, consistently overwhelmed, and just craving some peace? I used to live in that mental chaos too, but Kriya Yoga gave me something no one else could. Stillness in my mind, calmness in my heart, and energy in my body. You don't have to keep living in survival mode. Book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com or join my free school at freekriyayoga.com. If this helped, leave a comment below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more videos just like this video right here.